Gorgar. Did I finish the last crazy map? No, I failed. I had 2 dryads left to kill, two of the boss, and one was way up here that I had no hope of getting to, and then there was one here that. So the other thing that didn't help in the boss fight, right? I had 5 characters with 50% plus crit. I think I had 2 crits out of all of their attacks in like 3 rounds. Had I just crit at a 50-50 rate, I probably would have had everything but this killed way faster. But yeah. We had some really bad coin flips. And, yeah. It was bad news. Unless you can zip through the map, it gets complicated. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I either have the range or the movement to get to where I need. Which is why I picked up the longbow here. Two of them are already stunned. Can't really reach anybody else. We could move over. What I thought Skorgar, but I looked and I didn't see any of them had any kind of like buff or anything that was keeping them from taking more damage or crits or anything like that. I got unlucky, which is not unusual for me. Let's just shoot these guys. Gotta reserve some mana for so we don't empty out. That was something else that hurt me in that final round. I ran out of mana on a lot of characters because I did not build like I normally do. And that was not great. Orb users are some of your favorite weapons too. Yeah, I love the orb, man. It's so good, especially with the poison tree. I mean, even without the poison tree, it's really good. But with it, chef's kiss, so good. Are you trying again now, or is this a different map? Yeah, this is the. I'm trying again. Trying the same one. Does crit go to 50% max, or can you get to 100%? You can get to 100%. Yeah. I aim for, like, I try to be just above a coin flip, so like 55-ish%. So I don't, because I want other stats too. So you want isolation and, well, on the weapons I was trying for. I wanted isolation, and I wanted some damage, some accuracy, crit power, all that sort of stuff. 50% is definitely, it's doable. And then you can kind of use the rest for other stats. What omens am I running? How do I check that? Was that up here? So I'm going with savings, clear sky, swiftness, siege, and engineer. I'm trying engineer and siege. I still don't know how I feel about the ballistas were doing great until that boss wave, and then they started failing me real hard. But I did not have Omen of the Engineer last run, so I'm seeing if that makes any difference. Is this like the last level? Or are we in the middle? That I don't know. I know for a fact that there's one zone after this. Use my favorite move. Laser beam! Yeah. That move feels so good to use. I know there's one map after this. I don't know if there's anything past that. On one hand, I kind of hope there is. On the other hand, I mean, I know there's two DLC towns. Yeah, I'm not sure. Need to try everything. Engineer can be useful, but not your first choice in this map. Okay. I don't have a whole lot of the omens unlocked, to be honest. Not a huge amount. Wait, what? Oh, because this guy. Animal waste. Never had any race other than human. Both starting characters and both end choices, always human. Did you get the DLC with it, Skorgar? I don't know that there's any choice other than human unless you get the DLCs. Dwarf DLC town is interesting. Boss Knight's nasty. I can only imagine. I was so poorly prepared for this boss. I can't even imagine the next town or the town after. Yeah, there's an elf DLC that adds a town, a bunch of weapons, the race, and then some other stuff. And then there's the one for the dwarf that does the same. They fell behind. Shoot. She only got 19 kills. That's not good. That's not good. How did? Oh man, she was so close. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. He got a ton of XP. Yikes. You only recently finished Dwarf at difficulty 3? Oh man. It's that bad, huh? But forever. Can you level up only once per night? No. It is possible to go up more than one level per night. Got one item. Okay. You're looking at a 3 for here? Yeah, okay. Still need to upgrade that house and that house. You hate the boss knight, it's unbalanced. They all kind of seem very unbalanced. I am, how do the kids say? I am shooketh from the last Dryad fight. So is it worth it to upgrade XP gain? It can be, okay, take this with a grain of salt, because I'm not the most experienced with this game, and Gotta Twinkies or whoever, feel free to chime in, but, if you don't have a better option, I feel like XP is okay to grab early. Like the first maybe 5 levels. But only if you have no better option. The dwarves can't jump. They need to be thrown, and the map has a lot of crevices. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. Like you pick the blue rarity XP over gray damage. Yeah, I'd probably do that. If it was the first 5 levels, I'd probably do that. Yep. Okay, we have 11. Let's do this. This might be in. Do this. Get back to that. Okay. Okay, so one person should be able to hold off this side. Maybe. We're gonna need 2 people over here, probably. One person can definitely hold this side. Put her up here. Let's do the dwarf and the crossbow over here. And let her handle this side. Sure. Blue XP is great until day 6. There you go. The angel has stuff from... Oh, yeah. Oh. Nope, that's my level ups. Let me do that real quick. Sword bro. What do we want for you? A little bit of accuracy, maybe? Sure. Crit power. Don't have a whole lot of crit yet, but hopefully that'll change. Hey, God of Twinkies, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Mucho appreciato, friendo. Oh man, we're up to 30% crit already? Yo, okay. Let's get 10 more accuracy here. We're gonna need it. This is all bunk. Could go for isolation. Crit power, we'll take that. Short. Lone wolf. Let's go for lone wolf. Alright. I don't think there's really anything we can unlock here, but let's go ahead and spend our points. Just a few minutes till I gotta leave for the day, unfortunately. How far did the corruption spread? My dear, how to put this nicely? It's bad. Truth be told, it's rather horrifying by human standards. And if we examine the damage from a more cosmic perspective, let's say it's interesting. The mist has infected the elemental spheres mages are known to use, so magic has been corrupted well beyond your world. Oh. That sounds bad. That sounds pretty bad. Okay. So what we got? Ooh. Oh, okay. I think we're taking this to slap on our longbow. No! Why you give me choices like this? I want this as an offhand for our poison lady. This is terrible. This is so rude. Yeah, I mean, this is insane for our longbow. Would you get out of my drink? Mage robes. We got. Oh, she already has an offhand. Shoot. Okay, we may have made a large mistake. No. Knight armor +5. I don't have anybody that's doing stun though. And that's a pretty big increase for her. But we don't need the stun chance. Reroll it. We got 2 rerolls. That could be good for a 2-hander. Frost Mage armor. It's not bad. Gonna make her pretty tanky. It's gonna put her up over 40% resistance. She really won't benefit from the opportunism though. Risking the biscuit. Oh, didn't pay off. Okay. Sad day. Womp womp. That was bad. That was really bad. That was really bad. I guess we could get this for 2-hander. It's not really all that great. This isn't bad, but I don't really want... Let's see, what would that put her? That'd put her down to 11. We'd be taking this off, which she would lose 3 resist. Lose 3 resist and gain what? 4 armor, 5 block, 3 physical damage. Lose a move point. Or we get this and we stick it on Orb Lady for an extra 16 block on her. That lets her get a little closer to the action. Decisions. I know, right? This game is like... I feel so bad streaming this sometimes, because I'm like sitting here hemming and hawing over items for like an hour. somebody on the other end's like, dude, the choice is obvious. Come on. It's not obvious to me. Man. Let's just do this. Okay, what does she have on? Accuracy, dodge, reliability. This is way better. She especially needs the XP because she's not getting nearly as many kills. Okay, which means we can put this here, I guess. Kinda unnecessary, but it's fine. It's here. You rarely follow the meta? I wouldn't even begin to know what the meta is for this. Wouldn't even know where to start. Okay, did I use... We've not used all our little peeps. Do this. Okay. This is when I realized that I probably should have done something else. You had to ask help for the dwarf map. Dang. It makes me kind of scared to do that map. Okay. We have 500 gold. Heck yeah, man. First crown 4. Healing received, blocked, resistance, dodge. This could actually be really good on our two-hander. Wolf's pants. Wow, look at all that XP gain. Visitor pants. Light armor. Okay, really the only thing worth buying here is this. Maybe. 14% dodge. 9 resist. Losing 10 XP I think is okay on our two-hander. This seems too good to pass up. It's a lot of defense. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Have I unlocked the energy drink? Yeah, I think so. But I don't think I've seen it at all. There's a silver longbow plus 3. That's a pretty big upgrade. Mechanism dodge. Not the greatest. It's not the greatest. Bummer. It's not bad though. It's not bad. That's a consideration. Power ring. 10% damage plus 1 multi-hits. Okay, okay. Geocannon. Metal Storm. And then pants with plus 1 move. And reliability. Lock armor move points. I like all of those words. I don't think this is worth buying. would lose 5% stun chance. Yeah, I'm gonna grab those. Armor and move. That'd be great if I didn't just buy this. Man. All these little itty bitty incremental upgrades. I'm not a fan here. Sure. Seems a little expensive. % range damage. Lose 5 crit, gain 10 accuracy. Potion of speed. Maybe I haven't. I've seen these potion of speed, but I don't remember seeing the action point ones anywhere. That's a bit of a problem. It's tempting. It all stacks, but yeah, have you a build in mind is more effective. Yeah. Yeah. I'm also working with kind of bad perk trees, which is not helpful. I don't think any of this is worth buying. That's tempting. That is also tempting, but it's not the greatest. One more reroll. Oh, healing received. Aw, man. Okay, well, it's better than what we got. I need a trinket with plus 20% poison damage or something. Yo. Hello, poison damage. That's more than likely not worth it at all, but I don't care. Under armor. 12% damage, 30%. Meh. Pants 4. 3. I'm gonna forget who I bought all this for while I'm at it. Potion of health. Strength. Plus 64 armor, that's crazy. Okay, let's equip this before I forget. Yes. Okay. Yes. Got pants. 4% and 5. Literally the same pants. Okay. Health potions are always useful if facing toads. Yeah. Well, I definitely regretted not having them last time. But I don't think I was facing toads last time. There were a bunch of, like, buffy dudes last time. Like, there were guys buffing armor, there were dudes buffing resistance, there were dudes buffing speed and damage. Like, it was just buffs everywhere. And I had those like mind flayer dudes that start with 60% resistance, and I only had one magic user in that team. It was bad. It was bad. Anything else worth getting here? Not really. I don't want to waste another 50 gold on a reroll. Go ahead and grab this health pot. Give that to her. Okay, anything we can do with this gold would be beneficial. We could upgrade the seer. Bomb guys and hulks are nothing once you face mages. Yeah. I also had ghost guys that were stealing my mana, and we had a bunch of the sharpshooter dudes. It was crazy. I don't feel like this is really worth it. Like, what am I gonna do with that information? We just save our gold here. We can do this. Okay. We'll build some defenses, and then I'm gonna wrap up because I'm already 15 minutes over. So, let's let me put a teleport point here and here. And then let's finish building this wall here. Or I forget again. Okay. Go ahead and repair the walls, why not? Fences. Shoot, right? We should have upgraded a couple of these so they didn't get blocked, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. She will hopefully be able to hold that by herself. Okay, chat. That's it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by. I'm still having a blast in this game. I know I'm trying to rush through because we have Neo 2 to play before Neo 3. At absolute worst, if we don't finish this game by Friday, I may have to put it down till we finish Neo 2 and Neo 3, and then we'll come back. But I'm gonna do my best. Yeah. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your wow. My brain just just derped on me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. And I'll see you next time for more fun and games. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. ET for more of this. Bye-bye.